YouTube, how's it going? The GOAT House is back with my NFL Week 15 locks of the week. Straight up lock, spread picks, upsets of the week, over-unders of the week. We'll take a look at all that like we do every single week. We got regular predictions and score predictions on the channel already for this week. We got power rankings, constantly adding content here to the GOAT House, even in the offseason. Extra content even on the Patreon. Playoff predictions, score predictions, mock drafts. Link in the description for that. Plenty more always being added to the Patreon, so check it out. Link in the description for more info. And then 40K, that's our subscriber goal, so please subscribe to our channel. Help us out by subscribing, helping us reach that goal. Click that like button. Check us out on Twitter. You know the drill. Let's go on to the locks of the week. 15. First up, straight up lock, got to go with the Patriots. They're at Cincinnati. Sounds like they got some good game film on the Bengals, so I think they'll be set. They're the much better team. You know, it's a game where I don't think they're going to let up. I think they're going to go out there and try to figure things out, see what's working. So they're going to go all out here, try to get their offense rolling. So they should win this game. You know, one of the better teams in football still, even though they're struggling, the Patriots versus, maybe the worst team in football, the Bengals, should be no problem here. And that leads us to our my spread pick, which I got two of them. 9.5, kind of a lot of points, but I love that it's sitting under 10. I think they're going to go all out, try to get everybody involved here. And even the defense of the special team could make plays and even score. We've seen that. Now they're playing a weaker team in the Bengals. So I got the Patriots. They I think bottom line, very bottom line, 10 points. There's really no reason they should. It's sitting right there at 9.5. It looks pretty. It looks pretty right now. So really no reason. But hey, maybe the struggles continue versus pretty much anybody. We'll see if that's the case. Next spread pick. I like the Bucs. I don't like that it's a 0.5 above 3, a field goal, but I still like it. The Bucs are going to score on you. That's no secret. Even when they lose games, they score. But the Lions aren't that team that's going to win in a shootout. They're not going to beat the team that can score a lot of points because they're down to the third-string quarterback. They're beat up at running back. Even Marvin Jones is out now. Looked like the last couple weeks the offensive line's not playing anywhere near as good as it was earlier. So the pressure on Blah is forcing them to struggle a little bit. So, and then looking at the defensive side, it looks like they're giving little effort. They're not the defense we thought they would be. And the Bucs, I guess keep an eye on Jameis Winston because he had that hand injury, but I think he's good to go. He came back in the Colts game, looked actually pretty good. He still may turn the ball over in this game, but it's just not the matchup for the Lions, and it's the matchup for the Bucs. The Bucs are the team that's going to lose in a shootout, and the Lions aren't going to beat them in a shootout. It is in Detroit, but I think a big win for the Bucs here. I do. So that was my other spread lock. I don't always have two spread locks either, so I like that one. Over under Colts Saints, it's 46. I definitely think that goes over. I think the last few weeks the Saints defense has not been itself. Early season it looked like a top 5 defense. Recently, it hasn't been the same. Teams are throwing on them. Now Marcus Davenport, Sheldon Rankins are out, so that takes another hit to the defense. And on top of it, the Colts looking like the season might be over, but it's kind of now or never. Let's go all out. Let's stop being, with the short game. Let's stop being conservative. Let's stop waiting for something that's going to come to us when it's definitely not going to come to you against Drew Brees and the Saints. Let's go all out here, and I think that's what the Colts have to do and will do. So I think they'll score some points, but the Saints still the better team. They outscore them. I think what should be somewhat of a shootout, so 46 to me is pretty low there. Next game, 2 games actually, upsets. The Bills are underdogs against the Steelers. I did pick them, and Sunday usually does favor the home team. But even matchup, look at the Bills versus Steelers. They pretty much match up with their defenses. Offense, I like the Bills offense a good amount more. I still don't really have a lot of trust in Duck Hodges. The Steelers are getting some injured guys back. That's a good thing, but how much of an impact will those guys make? You don't want to force anything. So I took the Bills. They are underdogs, and I took the Dolphins as well over the Giants, which seems like pretty much everybody's picking the Giants in that one. Just looking, no matter who's at quarterback, I think more turnovers this week. People are starting to get on Eli because he played a really good game against the Eagles. First game back, that's just kind of his scene there. You can feel that he was going to succeed in that game, and he really didn't do it enough. I wouldn't put it on him though. I think some turnovers in this game. Either quarterback. For the Giants, I think turnovers. They'll have to rely on the run game, which Saquon could do well, but could it be enough? I think Fitzpatrick actually pushes the ball and the Dolphins get enough points to seal the deal here. So those are 2 underdogs that I picked to win this week. Should be interesting games there. And the games I like, not locks, don't love them, I like them. The Browns -2.5 against the Arizona Cardinals. Pretty even matchup, but you look at the Browns, they have way more playmakers. Kyler Murray has not been playing good recently. Baker hasn't either, but he has more of the playmakers to pick up the slack. I think the running back duo of Chubb and Hunt go off in this game. I see them winning by, definitely more than 2.5. I think the very bottom line would be 3, though, so that's why 2.5 looks pretty good. And we talked about the Bills. I picked them to win, and it's a pretty even matchup. And I think I'm siding with them with the offensive side when they match up on defense pretty well. So I'm picking them to win. They're +2. If it was 3, I'd feel a lot better, but that's one that I like because I am picking them to win and they're +2. But Sunday night in Pittsburgh makes things interesting, but we'll find out who the better team is there. We will find out. But that's going to do it for my locks already. Zip through that one. Plenty more videos on the channel, all kinds of predictions, power rankings, plenty more to come. We even got college football content on the channel, predicting college football playoff and all the bowl games, 2 separate videos. So we got you covered. Even in the offseason, free agency and NFL draft covered. So please subscribe. Join us for all that. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.